Hi guys, so I figured we'd do something a bit different today. I'm checking my weather forecast for the weekend. Oops, sorry. And it's gonna be windy, but this one made me kind of depressed. Autumn normally arrives in 70 days from today. And today we have June 11th. So spring usually happens 24th of April, summer usually June 9th, and autumn August the 20th of August, and winter is 10th of October according to this weather site here. It's called, where do we have it? There, beautifulweather.com. So I was just checking the weather, and I checked in a few places, and a lot of them say it's rain on Monday, but we're on Thursday now, so I'm thinking maybe I should have a flea market or garage sale on Friday and Saturday. Because I just found out that, gonna zoom out. I just found out the amazing fact that I'm not getting any income this month. Because tripping on my dog. I was just about to step over her when she get up. She does that. So since I started to study, again, now June 8th, I'm so tired of the cone. But actually her eye is getting worse again. It was pretty gooey this morning, so that's not good. Where was I? My train of thought again. Yeah, so since I started studying June 8th, and I have a different type of income now than unemployment pay, I don't get June's money until the end of July. And today we have June 11th. And I'm not getting any money until the 27th of July. That's almost 2 months without any money. Scared? Heck yeah. But I've been going over my bill, and thankfully, I've been prepaying a lot of bills as much as I could. So I only have to find about 7,000 Swedish crowns, about $700. Only. Yeah, I never sold that much before in my entire life. But since I was standing here doing this, I figured maybe you want to see what I have on my Tradera at the moment. So this is not what I have on my Etsy. This is what I have on my Tradera at the moment. A lot of these are on auction and will end on Sunday, and today we have Thursday. So if you know any Swedes, send them over to my Tradera page. I'm gonna leave the link down below. You're supposed to do that. Link down below. Yeah, you know that. Sorry. So currently I have a bunch of DVDs out on my Tradera. I know not a whole lot of people watch DVDs anymore, but then again, a whole lot of people do. I do. I still watch DVDs. But I like to swap them around, and that's when I put them up for sale. So we have Johnny Depp with what's this one in English? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Or Charlie and I don't remember. What's that one in English? Tell me. I'm brain farting right now. Ghost Rider. Nicolas Cage, of course. Here we have Jim Carrey. The Baudelaire's Miserable Life. The brother. What's that one in English? Hang on. Do they have it? Production year 2000. I mean, you hear this one has the sound in English. Sorry about my nails, by the way. I've been gardening. A bit. Beautiful Creature. Man of Steel. Wanted with Angelina Jolie and Morgan Freeman. And Jack the Giant Slayer. Actually kind of like that one. Mamma Mia, the movie. And this one was kind of odd. Owen Wilson, and my dog is moaning. She can't get to me here because it's too tight for her cone, so she can't get to me. Poor thing. Underworld. Like the Underworld movies, they're great. Also have some napkins for crafting. This is four napkins with butterflies. I'm not going to take them out because I don't want to get them dusty or dog hair. These are 4 different napkins with owls on them. Is it 3? Actually, I'm not sure. It says 3 or 4. It says in the ad. And in here, I have a bunch of books. I would ship them like this, so I actually saw they fit, and I ended up leaving them in there. Wow, I'm shaky. I was actually going through, I filmed a lot lately, and I was going through what I filmed at the dollar store, and I don't know, there's no stabilizer or anything apparently in this phone, because I was so shaky. I got seasick within the first 10 minutes, so I'm not going to post my dollar store video. So here, it's a trilogy about Barkes döttrar. So it's all 3 books. And they are in tip-top shape, as you can see. So I have those up for sale. I'll put that away. Cookbook with, dropping stuff. And I'm shaky. This is really, why is it... Guys, if you've seen my videos before, is my quality gone down? Is it a lot more shaky? And because I feel like this when I'm looking at the screen, it's a lot less stable. Do I have zoom on? No, I don't. So this is a recipe book about summer food, easy, delicious, easily fix for 3 days. Easy to cook, not easy to fix. Easy cook. Feel good with food for all seasons. And there's a lot of fish and stuff in here. Really good. Then I have my last 4 magazines of Tidningen Skriva. This is a writing magazine. And these are the last 4 I have. I've sold everyone. And that really hurt because I love these magazines. They are amazing. They have a lot of grateful. They have a lot of great tips and stuff in there. So really hurt to sell them, but they sold. So I keep selling them because money. I'm gonna leave those for a bit. Brand new zipper. And I have 2, but I think I just dropped one of them. Yeah, that's the one I dropped. It's down here somewhere. So I had 2 brand new zippers up for sale. Then here's a bunch of handmade envelopes, and you've seen me do this. So these are my own design. The shapes, I just used different kind of craft papers, and there are different sizes. And I tried to make 2 different sizes of each paper. It's kind of hard to show with one hand, so you see that one is too brown and so on. So this is lot C. I had 3 lots of these. The 2 first sold almost right away. Third one has been out for a while now, and I restarted that auction. Some fridge magnets. That says I sell these 3 as a pack. So many men, so few brain cells. That's a sweet one, isn't it? Women don't make fun of men. Most men are DIYs. And this one says, I don't go into a brain fight with someone that's unarmed. I guess kind of strange to directly translate. Here I made 2 keychains. If you can call it make them, I put them together at least. So one with a little plastic prism and one with a smiley on one side, and on the other side it says, don't worry, be happy. 2 keychains. Then I have this set. I'm going to take it out here and show you better. I was going to post this on Etsy, but I already had posted it once on Tradera, and it was a lot faster to just repost it. So that's a necklace, and here's a bracelet. And all the measurements are in the ad on Tradera. So I have that. It's up there. Here's some more of my homemade stuff. Handmade stuff. So these tags are up. Now they look kind of like a cute tag, you know. But then you flip it over. And then you have these little mini envelopes in here. Oh, come on. Come out. Wherever you are. These little mini envelopes. And every mini envelope, they have this little closure, has a little card in them. Kind of need both hands. There. So this one has lines, so you can write on it. And as you know, I make the mini envelopes myself too. I make the design, I cut them out myself, all of that. And all of the little mini envelopes are decorated. And they also have little tags in them, all of them. So this big tag has a pocket in the back. Do I want to fiddle with all of them? I don't know. I'm gonna fiddle until it's kind of hard to hold the phone and take out the mini card. There's a little Bambi, and I didn't make lines on the back of this one. Little Bambi, and this is tricky to do one-handed. So, and then the lock is the heart is halfway glued on, so you just push it back in under. And there's a little stamp and a little bookmark on there. And here we have Handmade with Love, little lace, and that's a little metal heart I put on there. And again, one of these closures. Let's open it up. And this one has little butterflies on there and a purple matching paper on the back. So push it back in. Okay, there we go. So that was one of the tags. So with the purple one of them is slightly different in size. So you can see this one is a tad bit smaller, but I think I made it a bit wider. Yeah. So this one is a bit wider and a bit shorter, this tag, but the measurement should be in the ad on Tradera. And again, pocket in the back. I'm not going to open all of these, but there's 3 little envelopes, and all 3 has little cards in them, all different. And then we have my 2 favorite brown ones. And again, 3 envelopes, 3 little mini envelopes with mini cards in them. Everyone has a little card in them. This one doesn't have a closure. I just kind of liked it the way it was. I didn't want to put anything else on it. This one has a little felt closure, and it's made out of book page. And this card is so cute. I have to show you. It's so cute. It has a little sparkly heart on it. Boop boop. I'm sorry again about my nails. It's garden season, and my nails is gonna be a mess from now on. Let's put it in. And here it says Handmade with Love. We have the little heart. We have a little flower glued on, and a little card inside. And of course the little lacy thingies up here, and that's the way it looks in the front. And then the last one of them is this one. And again, 3 little envelopes in the back. Did a little stamping here. And I busted that nail pretty bad, so I feel kind of it feels like that fingertip doesn't fully work. Can't really. So there's a card in there. Card in everyone. This one I think is the prettiest one. My opinion. You might think differently. And I'll flip it over, and it has the closure, and there's a card. So there's those. Those are up for sale at Tradera too. Okay, let's go over to more handmade stuff. So these guys, I have them in here. These are a candle holder for tea lights that I made. Well, I didn't make the glass, but I made the sculpting. And they are also up at Tradera at the moment. And they've been up for a while now. Don't know why they don't sell. They are awesome. And I don't have a very high price on them either. As you can see, I fit the light in there. However, I would prefer you use electric lights with it. You can use, I mean, these glasses are are for tea lights, but I kind of feels better if you use an electric tea light with them. So as you can see, let me turn around here. As you can see through all of these little holes. so it lights up pretty nicely. This one has a purple glass inside, and this one you can see has pink glass inside. And then I have this one. This is the last one of them. Whoops, there we go. This one has a clear glass and a dog hair. Yeah. How strange. I never have pet hair anywhere. So just like that. So yeah, and you see through there. So I got a question why I didn't make roofs for these so they can use them as fairy houses. Well, simply because I did that once, and a person lit a tea light inside and did not, you know, think about it and put the roof back on. That did not end up happily. So that's why I'm not having roof on them. I'm selling them as tea light holders, not as fairy houses. And the last two things I have posted currently, I don't have much during the month. I post most of the stuff at the end of the month, because in Sweden most of us get paid between 25th and 27th. So here are the last two items. So I always like pre-pack to see what the weight of the packaging and everything will be. So this is Nybro Glasbruk. That's the glass smithy. As you can see, this is from 1985. So this is a vintage tea light holder. And I think they're really pretty. They're called Volcano. And they you can find them in a lot of different shapes and sizes. But I feel this is a pretty good size. It doesn't take up too much room. And it's still really sparkly. And the light from it is gorgeous. It's pretty, so pretty when you have it lit. So these are, I'm thinking they're quite heavy since they're full glass. So I have been thinking of posting, because you can post vintage stuff at Tradera too. No, sorry, Etsy too. So I have been thinking of posting them there. And this is another vintage tea light holder. Also, I think 80s, might be 70s, but I think in 80s. This is Rejemyre. It's another Swedish glass brand. There we go. Rejemyre. Swedish, handmade. So this is another tea light holder, and they're really heavy and nice and sturdy. I think it was this one that had a little tiny chip. Yeah, here. It has a tiny little chip. So those are what I have at my Tradera at the moment. Now all of this stuff here and all of that stuff there and down here is stuff that I will post on Tradera. I'm just working my way through it. Now Tradera has the limitation of 100 ads per month. I can post more, but then I have to pay for even unsold items, and sometimes it's up to $1 for an unsold item. And if I sell, I don't know, DVD for $1 and I have to pay $1 for the ad and not get it sold, that's not making much sense, does it? And then I have to pay for packaging. I'm running really low on bubble wrap and stuff, so at the moment I'm not posting a whole lot of porcelain and stuff, because you know, if I ship stuff, I don't want the stuff to break now. So yeah, so I still have a lot of this stuff to post. Also have these little handmade stuff thingies here, just little cutie tags that I made. And I currently don't really need them, so I figured maybe someone else will want them for their crafting. But at the moment, people don't seem to be crafting. They are too busy gardening, and I can totally agree with that. But I mean, you can put this on like a gift or a package or something like that and just write something nice up. Where does that string come from? It's not attached to anything good. Whoops! Yeah. There's another little pear-shaped tag. So these are not posted yet. So we will see what I managed to post at the end of the month. this Sunday I can start posting, because 2 weeks, 14 days is the longest I can post an auction for. And I usually like my auctions to end on a Sunday. And for last Sunday I was in bad luck, and all my auctions ended really early in the morning, at the time when no one is usually awake in Sundays. So I sold one DVD. That's all I sold, for $1. Minus fees, minus shipping, minus blah blah blah. Not much left for me. So that was not a good weekend. But I have a whole bunch of more DVDs to post. I have these amazing glasses that are handmade. And I have the same, the tea light holder, kind of same style, some, and so on. And they're really pretty, but also very fragile. So I'm thinking they might be better on a garage sale, because they're shipping these when they're so thin. Kind of scared. Even though I can use a lot of packaging, I'm kind of scared. Books, CDs, more books. Vintage, that one's vintage, that one's vintage. There we have some more vintage stuff that's gonna be posted, and we have some old comic books from like early 80s. And under here we have a lot of hard rock magazines. It's gonna be posted. I have another banana box under there with a lot of vinyl that's gonna be posted. But with vinyl, I'm struggling to find boxes, because I need them to be 32 centimeters times 32 centimeters and not too thick. And the only way I can do that is to buy boxes, which would mean that every record has to be so expensive that I won't get them sold. So still trying to figure that one out, because most of the boxes are, they're good one way, but they're not good the other way, because I can, cut pieces out. But you need, for it not to bend, you kind of need pretty thick boxes. So that was a bit of my I do have these that I bought a while ago. These are these boxes that I ship my jewelry in. And I have these, but they are too small for DVDs. They're perfect for CDs, but not for DVDs. And I kind of messed up that shipment. So, and now I'm broke, so I'm not buying anything. I'm selling. So these need to be posted. Oh my goodness. And this is another vintage little fish that needs to be posted for sale. I just cleaned it off. It's a bit dusty. Now it's all clean and nice, but it lost a lot of color. But it is vintage. It's one that I played with as a kid. So this is from the 70s. If not older. I think I got it. Might have been my sister, and then it's even older. But I think it's mine. And because I seem to remember a picture of me when I was like 1 or 2 years old holding this. So I'm thinking it's mine. Might have been from my sister, but it's from the 70s anyway. So that was a little bit about that. That's what I do. So now I'm gonna eat something and then get back to my schoolwork. This was just a little quick break, so I'm gonna continue with my schoolwork. Yeah. So hope you guys have an amazing day. Weekend is coming. Hang in there. Stay strong. And I will see you tomorrow.